How's everybody doing today? This is Don from Ravenology. You know, professional life coach. We sit here and we talk about a lot of different things, the way some people think about an issue. They think about a problem in the world. And that world sometimes don't answer back the way you want them to answer back. The thought is right now that there's hate going on in the world. Hate. Things that affect someone else. Issues that affect another person. And that hate is basically, it's like a cancer. And that cancer is now eating at the world. It's eating at the world where we need to figure out as a community, as a whole, as United States, to apply some type of medication to that cancer, because it's growing, and pretty soon it's going to eat everything and kill everything around it. So how do we do that? We do that by being mindful of others. Now, I seen a video just a couple days about a video in Japan. It's talking about being mindful of others. And the main thing about that video is, don't worry about what someone else is doing. Focus on what you can do so it doesn't affect the next person. If you're on a bus and you're listening to your music loud, you are affecting other people around you. Put some headphones on so you can listen to the music, because some people may not want to listen to the music. Some people may want to just ride in silence. You ever driven somewhere or rode your bike somewhere and the radio was not on, you had nothing on, you were just driving, clearing your head, getting all of your crazy thoughts out of your head and allowing your body to just decompress so that you can prepare yourself for the next thing that you're about to embark on? Being mindful of others. Applying a headset so that everyone doesn't hear everything that you're doing is the way to go. You go to work and you have a bad day. And a bad day, you got to remember, is not necessarily what somebody else's does. It's what you allow that person to do. If you go to work, go to school, go to walk down the street, and you have some hate thrown at you. You're at school, and you have some people just disrespecting you or causing problems to you. You're at work, and you got your co-workers or people coming into your job, and they're not right. They're not doing things that they should do, and you allow that to get to you. You are allowing that hate or that cancer to affect you. You are in control. You are in control of your life. You are in control of the actions that you take. You are in control of the thoughts that you have. No one else can put those thoughts in your head. They can imply, but you have to manifest it and allow it to run through your system. If someone calls you a name, you got to think of it. My mother used to tell me this all the time. Just because a person calls you a name or disrespects you, unless you let that disrespect go through your system, they are not disrespecting, because no one can disrespect you but you. They can call you names, but if you don't allow that name to affect you, it has no bearing. It's that saying that they say, a person cannot argue with himself. He can talk, but he ain't going to argue with himself. If he's arguing, you have to engage in that argument to be an argument. Or he's just talking to himself. Or she's just talking to herself. Or they are just talking to themselves. Being politically correct. We have to pay attention to what we're doing. And that is being mindful to others that are around us. If you leave your books or your phone or your wallet or your money laying somewhere, Why should it not be there when you come back? Why does somebody have to come and pick it up and take it? Being mindful of others. You don't need to pick up someone else's stuff, because they're going to remember that they lost it, and they're going to come back to the same spot that they were at to see if it's there. You're riding your bike to the store. You go into the store, you get what your items you need, you come back out of the store, and then you notice your bike is missing because someone has walked somewhere and stolen your bike. You got to be mindful of others. Think about it. Put yourself in their shoes. How would you feel if someone did that to you? How would you feel if you went to get into your bank account and all the money was gone because somebody else figured out a way to rob your bank? Being mindful of others. Allow that to sit in your bank and not be touched is what we all want. Allowing your bike to sit on side of the road where you left it and it not be touched. Allow your phone, your wallet, your money, your whatever to be sitting at the table and not being touched. Being able to ride on the subway and not have to listen to what someone else is listening to, or not have to be on the subway getting called a name, or not on the subway getting pushed and shoved and everything. Being able to do what you got to do. Being able to, if you want to fall asleep on the subway because you're tired because you work so much, it should be okay, and not have to worry about waking up and having some sexual predator messing with you or somebody robbing you or something like that. You should be able to just do what it is you got to do because you are mindful of others. They are mindful of others. Everyone in the world is mindful of others. Pay attention to your own life, your own issues, your own desires, your own drives, and not allow that to affect someone else, and you will have a good day. They will have a good day. The world would have a good day. The hate would be gone because we are mindful of others. If we have a bad day, it is because we are allowing ourselves to have that bad day. You have to be happy. You have to be cheerful. I'm not saying you run around here going hee 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 all the time, but you have to be happy with yourself. You got to be happy with the decisions you make. And if you don't like those decisions, make other decisions to make that better while being mindful of others. Caring about the next person beside you, because you never know, that person beside you may be the one that's going to save your life. Be respectful to the person next to you, because that person may be the one that saves your life. Care about the person next to you, because that person may be the one that is going to save your life. Don't disrespect people. Be mindful of others. Be caring that everyone around you are able to do what they need to do. Be careful that everyone around you cares about your feelings and their feelings. Be mindful. Be mindful. Be mindful of others. And everything else will be okay. It's Ravenology. Just talking to you real quick about change. Change is good. It makes us better.